Hey guys, Teju22 here. It seems to me we have yet another bonus match. This comes off of the fact that Kevin Nash was already the ECW champion uh, prior, and now that he is one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions, along with Evan Bourne, we have yet another match, and that's how this match came about. So we have Ezekiel Jackson, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, and one of the Four Horsemen, Jacob Cass. So yeah, one of these three is going to become the new ECW champion. So with that in mind, here we go. So anyway, as this goes on, I just want to say, yeah, my mom gave me an iPhone, and I mean, I liked it, but the problem was when it came down to uploading videos, it was a pain in the ass so badly that if you watched my Royal Rumble match, yeah, if you watched the last match, you could easily tell how bad, like how bent out of shape I was about it. But it's all in the past, I suppose, so let's just move on. Well, anyways, it is triple threat, and the rules, there are no rules. The rules are very simple, however. To win the match is by pinfall or submission. There are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, and falls count anywhere. And more important than that, the weapons are allowed. A full Nelson slam right to Ezekiel Jackson. So yeah, you have two of the strongest men in WWE, and then you have Jacob Cass. Oh, and a headbutt right to Mark Henry, but you don't see a lot of guys able to butt heads with Henry. But Ezekiel Jackson is a strong man. I mean, he's big and strong enough to take on Mark Henry. Mark Henry, a knee breaker right to Jacob Cass. Jacob Cass can't take too many of those, otherwise he won't be able to run. And Mark Henry's just mauling him. So yeah, and because it is no disqualification and no countouts, it is also elimination style, so it's not first man to get a pinfall or submission wins the match. No. You gotta be the last man standing. So for Jacob Cass, he has to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, if he has any chance of winning. Mark Henry and Ezekiel Jackson, they can win just on brute strength alone. But for Cass, he has got to use everything he has to win this match. So yeah, day one, we had 4 matches. Day 2, we're having 2 matches, and then day 3 will be the last 3, including my match against 10, in which if I don't win, it's all over for the company that was started by my grandfather, simply known as the Jew. And my father, Teju, I'm Teju22, but my father Teju is gonna take over, and he'll commentate for the last 2 matches. So yeah, all 3 men are just gonna maul each other, although it wouldn't be advised for Jacob Cass. But Mark Henry's just, man, he's just throwing his weight around, and well, I wouldn't tell him that to his face, otherwise he'd kill me. But Jacob Cass, elbow right to the back of the head. Whipped into the corner. I have to say, Ezekiel's doing the smart thing by staying away, but he tries to go in for an attack, but he missed, or he gets back elbowed for his trouble. Excuse me, folks. I still have a bit of gas. Right now, wait a minute. DDT right to Ezekiel Jackson, but Ezekiel Jackson was going for a bear hug. And if Jacob Cass would have passed out, that would have been it for him. The match would have continued, though. Ooh, and a headbutt. A massive headbutt right to Mark Henry. Elbow right to Ezekiel Jackson. A stomp to the gut. Double axe handle. Then a lariat right to the back. But then a snapmare right to Ezekiel Jackson by Jacob Cass. Whipped into the corner. Uh-oh. Now he's set up in a tree of woe. Nope, but Mark Henry delivered a bulldog, and now what's Mark Henry going to do here? What's he doing? Oh, now he has that chair, but then Ezekiel gets out of the ring. But now the world's strongest man gets out of the ring. Who's it going after, folks? Oh, and wow, both men hit Jacob Cass. One with... Oh, my God. Just so much action, folks. He's got a guitar? Wow. So, yeah, Jacob Cass was just getting throttled. Or hammered, rather. And now Ezekiel has that chair. And now he notices, and he just noticed Jacob Cass. Oh, and just got ran over by those steel steps. And again, my commentary sucks. I'll admit, when it sucks, it sucks. It really, really sucks. My commentary sucks. It really, really sucks. And now a pinfall cover. One. No, not even a one count. But Ezekiel has had those crutches, and he just struck Cass in the back of the head with it. I'm surprised Cass is able to fight, considering how much punishment he's taken. It's like he barely even feels it, man. Well, anyway, Mark Henry got thrown back inside the ring, and what's Ezekiel doing? I can't see Ezekiel because... Oh, and that super kick right to Mark Henry. Now he'll go for a cover. 1, 2... Wow, kick out at 1. Side headlock takedown. And now... Oh, and a chair shot right to Ezekiel. And now Cass has that chair. What's he going to do with it? What's he doing? Oh, and he just punched the chair right in Henry's face. And Ezekiel Jackson tried to hit Cass with it. And he tried to hit Mark Henry with it, but he missed both times. I don't know what Cass is doing. He's just running... I guess he's trying to collect his breath. I mean, he did get hit in the head too many times. And now he has a chair of his own. And Mark Henry, well, tried to go for a power bomb, but missed. And Cass wedged that chair into the... between the turnbuckles. Oh, and... Ezekiel just got rammed head first into that chair, and the chair just blows up, explodes. And Ezekiel, what's he doing? Oh, and a coconut crush. And a chair shot right to Mark Henry by Ezekiel Jackson. I think he might have laid out Henry. No, I'm surprised Henry didn't bleed, but then again, he is a hard-headed man. And now Cass has that table, but Ezekiel makes him drop it. And now Henry has that table. Oh, and he just, wow, he used it as a battering ram on both men. And Mark Henry just got kicked outside the ring. Back elbow right to Ezekiel Jackson. These three are just going at it, all for the ECW championship, as it could very well be the last time they fight for it. And Cass tried to hit Ezekiel Jackson with it. Wait, what's he doing? A torture rack, but Mark Henry didn't give up there. Then again, he couldn't hold up Henry. I mean, Henry is, what, 400 pounds? Maybe even, well, if not 400 pounds, definitely close to 300. Or how do I put this? Yeah, 300 pounds, if not close to 400. So, a bear hug right to Ezekiel Jackson, and Ezekiel counters out of it with a DDT. And once again, the table got used as a battering ram. 1, 2, 3, and that proved to be the final blow for Ezekiel Jackson. So Ezekiel has been eliminated. So now both Cass and Henry are what's left. And Henry is choking out Cass. So now Cass gets whipped into the corner, and this match is continuing. Oh, and another super kick right to Mark Henry. And this could do it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. And wouldn't you know it, a member of the Four Horsemen is a champion. And his name is Jacob Cass. Jacob Cass is the winner and is the new ECW champion. Well, congratulations, young man. You've done it. And he took out 2 heavyweights along the way to do it, but he did it nonetheless. So, folks, that's going to do it for day 2 of Armageddon. Stay tuned for day 3, whenever that is, of Armageddon. So, for real this time, this is Taju22 signing off, saying goodbye, and stay tuned for more next time on WWE 12. I am your host, saying goodbye, and God bless.